Hey, Chuck Ross coming at you from Point Guitars. Today we're going to take a look at some Fender Custom Shop Strats. We got some interesting ones from the 50s. Going to help you try to decide, hey, if you're thinking about a Custom Shop Strat, not really sure what's going on, I'll give you kind of a high level overview. Well, hey, what's similar, what's different, and we'll be curious to know your thoughts as well. So going from left to right here, we've got a 55 reissue, a 56 reissue, a 57 reissue, and then we got something special on the ground for you. So first, we've got this one here. All right, so that's a 55. So this is basically coral over sunburst. Pretty awesome relic. I mean, I've been looking for these guitars for a while. I don't know that they still make them like this, or at least they do. There are not too many of them, but I love coral. I think it's an awesome color, and I think this one has a really nice touch with the burst underneath, and then just amount of relicing that really is an eye catcher. Got the nice relic on the back of the neck as well, which you're going to get with most of the finishes in the custom shop. So I really like this guitar a lot. I play it quite often. Really nice. So moving on to the next one. This one's also pretty heavy relic. So this one's a little bit different because, I mean, you've got a lot of roasted maple bird's eye going on the back here. So for something that is like, wow, I want something that's going to set this apart from the one that my buddy has down the street, you might want to think about grabbing one of these. Pretty interesting appointments here where it actually has like some artificial wear around the knobs. Pretty interesting pick guard here along with the back plate. This is a limited edition model as well. I believe all of these are limited editions actually, but pretty interesting Strat here nonetheless. So moving down, this is a super heavy relic. So if you want the next step up in terms of a relic job where, not just in this section where your arm would typically rest, not just in the back where you'd be getting buckle rash, but you want relic on the sides, you want kind of a distressed look throughout various spots of the body. That's what you're going to get at a super heavy relic, right? So you're going to get probably like, I don't know, maybe 70% of the paint still on the guitar and the other 30% is gone. Similar neck profile as the coral one in terms of, I shouldn't say neck profile, but neck feel, where it's got the sanded off finish. It's got some relicing at the headstock as well. All three of these are going to have kind of that artificial finger mark where you're not going to feel divots on the frets. This is really just an aesthetic thing where it looks like, you've been playing, cowboy chords for years on these, but you're not feeling divots on the fretboard or anything like that, like you would a true vintage instrument. So it's got all the playability of a new guitar with that old school feel. So another really fine example here. And then if you're like, well, those three guitars are cool, but I want something that's the next step up. Well, maybe think about getting yourself a master build. And this is a Paul Waller model. So I don't know if you're familiar with the master builds, but that's where you go from, all right, I want a custom shop. I've got, a pretty interesting amount of options there, both new and used. But with the master build, you basically pick out everything that you want. You basically get on a waiting list, and I don't know what the turnaround time is, but it's, last I heard, it's probably around 18 months, maybe even longer. And then you basically get the exact guitar that you want front to back. So, I mean, this one has an upgraded body. It's got a very ornate pick guard. It's got really nice hand wound pickups. It's got aged knobs. It's got the typical sanding on the neck, but I mean, this one is just, you could tell that was spent some time on it with, how smooth it is. And the shape is just really extremely comfortable. Like this one wasn't even pre-drilled for back plate holes or anything like that. You've actually got the springs that are aged as well, so really, really nice aesthetic touch there. Great balance on this. You know, amazing, amazing guitar. So, you know, just 4 examples of, you know, custom shop, really, really solid guitars. I'm a huge fan of these. So if you like this video, you know, let me know what else you'd like me to cover. And thank you all for watching. All 4 of these guitars are for sale at pointguitars.com. Thank you very much for watching.
And make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below.